So while Geninda is writing his LLB exam, accused number 3 and accused number 5 were back in court again on an urgent basis. Remember last week I brought you an update with regards to their solitary confinement arrangements. So, with regards to their solitary confinement complaint, okay, which Umlunguwetu managed to get them a court hearing on an urgent basis. A ruling has been made. So last week the temporary ruling was that accused number 3 be moved to the Joburg prison and out of solitary confinement until the conclusion of the case. Same thing applied for accused number 5. Okay, so I come to you today with good news and bad news. The good news is accused number 3 is permanently out of solitary confinement. Okay, permanently out of solitary confinement. The judge has ruled in his favor. Let you hear it yourself.
The first applicant shall be removed from the CMAX Centre and returned to his centre of origin or to any other maximum security centre that may be convenient. 2. The second applicant's application is struck from a roll for lack of urgency. 3. The costs of Part A of the application are reserved for determination in Part B. I hand down the judgment.
So, unfortunately, accused number 2, his application has been struck off the roll. It is not considered urgent. However, accused number 3, who is, he's accused number 1 in this matter. So, accused number 1, Mr. Mncube has been granted, okay? His application has been granted that he be removed from solitary confinement. And my thoughts are, Mr. Skabangu, what are his thoughts on this? Because they denied, okay, any kind of solitary confinement treatment of him. They just said he is a high-profile prisoner in a high-profile case, okay? He cannot be with the other people. But the judge has ruled, okay? Because the department, so the article I'm reading here, it has a lot of mistakes and a lot of wrong information. So I'm very glad I read this first before reading it out to you. And this article says the Department of Correctional Services, the respondents in the matter, okay, disputed these claims, saying that the pair had never been placed in solitary confinement and that the prison where they were being held had single cells. So why was Baloyi reading into the court? Baloyi never denied solitary confinement. But why was Baloyi saying he has a WhatsApp message from Mr. Kabangu? Why is it now in the court they are now denying any form of solitary confinement? Then I ask you this: if the Department of Correctional Services, Mr. Kabangu and friends, could do the same in Judge Ratta's court, what more can we say about all the other witnesses that came in front of Judge Ratta? You know what? Asikolapo, I digress. Let me stay out of that one. Let me let you know as well. So in the judgment today, Tuesday, 12th November, Judge Swanepoel noted that Mncube's continued incarceration at the CMAX section was affecting his mental well-being. He ruled that Mncube be removed from CMAX and returned to his center of origin. In this case, it's the Johannesburg prison or any other appropriate maximum security center. Well, watch this space. Watch them move him to some other place that isn't where he really wants to go to. I bet you that's what the Department of Correctional Services is going to do, okay? And then it goes on to say, meanwhile, he struck off the roll the application by Officer and Ntuli, citing a lack of urgency. Remember, I read to you last week Ntuli's application, or should I say Ntuli's affidavit, and he says he isn't being the one tortured. He's just hearing the torture of the other inmates around him. Because, hello, who's going to torture accused number 5? They could barely get him to take off his socks to check if he has any scars on his ankle or take his height measurement. Mangena failed. Mangena and Brigadier Geninda, by the way, could not get his height measurements for the to check if he's the one who was the shooter in the SENZO MEYIWA murder. Okay, so that is what happened. So because he is not, and he hasn't been in solitary confinement that long, he's been there, I would say, almost a year. Roundabout, no, he got there in 2022. So I would say it's been a year or almost 2 years. I'm just not sure of my timelines right now. So yeah, so his was struck off the roll, but it doesn't mean that it is cancelled. It just means it goes into the waiting process until he gets a date. He'll probably get a date on that next year or the year after that. So he still gets to go back to CMAX while he still continues his hearing for the SENZO MEYIWA trial. Remember, he's a convicted criminal for 6 consecutive life sentences. Okay, so yeah, that is the update that I have for you with regards to the two. So it's good news as well as bad news, but at the same time we say congratulations to Umnisi, okay, and Umlungu too, because they managed to move this into the courts from consistently trying to bring it to Judge Ratta's attention and Judge Ratta not doing anything about it, to the application now going forth in a separate court over there, still at the Pretoria North High Court, and a ruling being completed. And I'm thinking all this is happening in less than a month from the time when Umnisi brought it up to Judge Ratta. Well done. Well done for standing up for your client. He gets to move to regular cells. Why? I know. He is convicted for other crimes, but even this judge said just because of the things that he has done, it doesn't mean that his constitutional rights can be infringed. So that was the ruling today. I definitely want to hear your reactions, so let me hear from you down below in the comment section. You already know I'll be there to join you. Thank you so much for watching. If you've made it this far in the video, you absolutely have my heart. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, to my shy gang, hello, how are you doing today? Please remember, drop a soccer emoji down below in the comment section, and I'll be there to say hi to you as well. To you who is watching without subscribing, shame on you. Shame on you, because why are you not subscribing? You are definitely watching, you're contributing to all the channel stats, but you just don't want to subscribe. Subscribe so we make it over there to the 50,000 subscribers gang, okay? Just do that one for me. That would make me so happy, guys. I can't express how much. I can't even believe I'm talking about road to 50,000 subscribers. And of course, you know, I have my backup account, okay? I need your help with that one. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Isn't that such a difference? Listen, if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, do it, okay? We all started with 0 subscribers. We all started there. And now I'm just trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I know I can count on you. Make sure you join me over there at the GNU Unfiltered. I'm going to have special coverage over the next few days. So you want to make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the exclusives that I will be bringing over there. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back. No, I won't be back. We're done with this video, okay? We are done. Let's end it. Right here.